Alright, so here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, it sounds like a car now. It sounds like a So my previous vehicle, I had a Honda Civic. Oh, and it pops. There was a pop. Okay. Okay. That was nice. That was unexpected. Okay. It's a nice little pop. So again, my previous vehicle was a Honda Civic Si. 10th gen Civic Si, and I did a full catback exhaust on that with a front pipe, down pipe, whole shebang, and man, it sounded so aggressive. It sounded like real nice. The tone was just perfect. I had a AWE exhaust, and man, it was really nice. But it got so drony at times that I ended up taking off the down pipe because it was just hard to have a conversation with the kids in the back. It was hard to really have a conversation when it got really drony. Usually when you were in the highway or regular roads, it was okay, but in the highways it just got so loud. And then I took off the down pipe. I took it off, and I love the pop, dude, like that. Oh, it sounds so good. So when I took off the down pipe, I had a full, no resonator, full straight pipe with the AWE, and it was still like loud. It was, again, it's not, it wasn't like obnoxious loud. It was very clean. I loved how how it sounded when the cold starts. Everything was just so good. But again, when you were driving in the highway, like it got a little loud, and I didn't like that. It sounded great. Everybody loved it. I loved it. But when you're trying to have a conversation with your family, you're driving, it was just not something that I really wanted. So I ended up adding the resonator back in it. It was like basically it went from a race exhaust to a street exhaust, and it sounded cleaner. It sounded much better. And that was like the best. I was like, all right. Then I realized when I got this car, I was like, all right, I don't want to do the whole thing where I don't just want it to sound loud. I want to feel the car. I want it, it's a V6 engine, naturally aspirated. I want to feel it. I want to hear it, but I don't want to be annoyed by it. So I didn't want to buy a whole, headers and all that, and do the whole thing so it gets ridiculous loud. And then I started watching videos, and everybody was talking about this remark. I'm like, okay, look, I bought this car, luxury vehicle, meant to be quiet, I guess, for the most part. I drove it around, and I was like, oh man, this is nice and clean. Definitely a big change from the SI. But just too quiet for me. And I was like, okay, look, I want to find something. I haven't seen any videos or anybody talking about the eBay or the Amazon ones or anything like that. And okay, I'm like, let me look around. Let me find the cheapest freaking Axel back exhaust that I could find. And I found this one. Again, I don't know if there's a name brand or anything like that. I literally ordered it from a website, and it was a website that I never heard of before. And I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try. It's cheap enough. I'm gonna give it a try. It's cheaper than anywhere else by a couple dollars. And that was almost an accident right there. And then I was like, okay, look, let me try and get as cheap as possible. And when I got it in, it came in a box from a different website. I didn't even know it was the thing until like what the hell is this? And it was from a different website. I went to the website to see, okay, maybe there's a secondary website or whatnot. And in that website that is all labeled from, it didn't even nothing. There was no information about this exhaust. They do sell exhaust and but nothing about the one that I bought. So I'm like, man, did I just get cheated on? Like, did I get duped here? And man, I took it out. It looked really good quality. The quality of the exhaust looked really good. Double wall, nice, 3.5-inch pipe, and installed it. And here we are, and it sounds good. So now I'm going a little bit more. I'm doing 2,000 RPMs here. Let's see, I'm gonna go on the highway real quick. See how it sounds. And I'm gonna put in sport mode also. Here we go. Oh yeah. No, look, it's nice and quiet. It's perfect, right?
I don't want my stuff to get in here.
Perfect, right?
Yeah.
It gets like little pops here and there.
She looks nice.
Right? Sit. I'll take it for
Huh?
look.
Okay. I am supposed to be folding.
Yeah.
Oh, no drone whatsoever.
Cute fan.
Oh.
It's quiet, but it's like it has the.
It's nice and subtle.
Nice and subtle. Yeah.
It should not bother anybody.
No, it just sounds. It gets some pops here and there.
Well, like depending on how fast you're going.
When I'm like stopping or whatever, I'm coming. Like this is what I needed. Like it's just.
Yeah. Something a little bit louder than what it was.
Yeah, it's just.
It's almost close to stock. You could tell, because it still wasn't quiet.
No, it's just
quiet.
but listen, you gotta listen to it.
I am listening to it. Oh, he says it would.
Right?
Yeah.
But look, see, loud when it needs to be, and just
Yeah.
nice and quiet and
Nice.
relax.
Oh. Didn't take you long at all.
No, it was quick. See it? You heard the pop.
Oh, yeah.
You heard the pop. You heard the pop.
I heard the pop.
You heard the pop.
I heard the pop.
Like I was driving, I heard the pop. I was like, oh my god,
You're like, oh!
it's a pop.
Is this somebody taking a shit or something? Nice. Sounds really good.
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with
Good.
it.
I'm glad you're
Best. I'm glad I didn't spend what $600 on the other one.
Yeah.
Same thing, nothing different. Love it. I love it.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad. Me too. Sounds really good. Good job, baby.
Look, nice, quiet.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't.
No drone at all.
No.
Oh. I will see you later.
See you later.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, she's so pretty. Be careful.
Love you. And I hope the camera catches the sound, so you guys can see that you don't really need to spend that much money. If you can find yourself a good deal, you don't need to spend. Again, this is only if you want just a little bit more. I'm not sure about the other exhaust, like full exhaust. I'm pretty sure they sound better, louder. This is exactly what I wanted. If you're looking for something that's just a little bit more, that's very close. Literally, it's close to stock when you're on a stop, when you're idling. And then when you press the gas, it just gives you just that little bit more, so that you can feel the engine. You feel the power. You feel it. You feel what you're supposed to feel. You know what I mean? Like you don't just want to. I don't know. It was just a little too quiet before. Now it's just perfect. The car should have came like this. This is an IS300, so I'm not sure now if I wanna. I wasn't planning on tuning it, but now, I don't know. I think I might want to. I think I might, just to get that little extra horsepower that they took away from the 350 down to the 300. I don't know if it'll give you. I don't know. I have to look it up. Maybe it gives you a little bit more pops. Maybe it gives you a little bit more. Or maybe I just keep it like this, because right now, like I said, I'm happy with it. The wife is happy with it. She approves. I approve, and it's a big change from what I had before. Was much louder, but this is just perfect. This, you can have a conversation. You can still probably enjoy your music. You could have, I used to be on the phone with people, and all they heard was the exhaust. That's all they heard. Like whenever, like they used to say, like, man, you in a motorcycle? I'm like, no. It's like, it's loud. Now we could probably have a conversation. We could probably, no issues. Look, stop sign, stop, red light. You can even tell the car's on. It's nice and quiet. You can tell the car's on, but like, it's nice and quiet. You accelerate a little bit, you get that little bit of, it's just perfect. I really hope the camera catches the sound. If it doesn't, I'm gonna tell you right now, like I said, based on what I'm feeling right now, for the price, I would definitely recommend it. If don't spend the extra money just for name brand. I don't think. Again, I'm gonna try to compare the videos that I'm doing right now, compare it to like what other people have done with the Remark, and then see if I hear any difference. Because so far, from what I've heard from the videos that I've watched, there's no difference. There's just sounds the same, and this is just perfect for me. You know, again, you might want louder. If you want louder, this is not for you. If you want just something that's a little bit more, that you can feel that you have a naturally aspirated V6 engine, this is gonna do it for you. You're gonna be able to feel like the kind of engine that you have. You're gonna be able to enjoy your car, like feel like, you know, that comfort in the ride, and keep everything. It's just you're getting that little bit more of a tone, and it's great. I mean, go for it. This is absolutely fantastic. It's perfect. It's cheap. It's and in today's economy, the more you can save, the better. You know, hopefully the economy is gonna get better soon. But for now, I mean, even if the economy was better, come on, let's face it. Everybody always wants to save money. Everybody always wants to save as much as you can. Even if, you know, you make a deal, you go. Even when you're shopping online, you haggling with somebody. You know, if you save $20, you feel like you want something. You know, you want to save as much as possible. So if you can save $20, save $20. If you can save, you know, whatever, save that money. Save it, like, you know, and you know, try to do your research and try to get something that's gonna be good. I mean, to me, this was, I did it on a gamble from a website that I could have bought it from eBay, could have bought it from Amazon for $30 more than what they were selling it everywhere else. So I saved the $30, got it from a website that I've never ordered from before. I've never heard of them. I never, you know, but they were cheaper. So I was like, you know what? And even on that website, you guys go see it. There's literally two of the same exhausts. One is the same price as everywhere else, and this was the cheapest one. I was trying to go through the comments, through like the description. There was no difference, none whatsoever. Everything just the same for the same car, and I don't know why this was cheaper, but it was. So I was like, you know what? Let me do it. Go for it, and worth it. I'm happy. I mean, I don't. And oh, you get a couple pops, which is great. I mean, yeah, the other one, my old SI, you know, was pops all the time. You know, that car was tuned. I did everything to that car, but you know, and this one just not as much. But again, you're going from a car that was like a sporty car. This is also sporty, but it has that touch of luxury, you know, a little bit more maturity.